Hello and welcome back to another episode. So, last episode we did stuff probably. I genuinely have already forgotten. Like I've said like a million times now, it's like in between recordings it feels like years pass and I forget almost everything. However, I do remember one thing we were going to do, and that was to go beat up this guy. At least I'm like 90% sure that is the... Where's this man? Is this the warlock? Ah, there you are. Okay, never mind. I just missed this icon up here. Alright, Alright, so here's the warlock. I think he's the big target we want to go for. He's kind of a nuisance. Especially with him being immune to explosives and us not really dealing a ton of damage to him. If we can take him out preemptively, that'd probably be for the best. We do have plasma weapons now, so this should be a lot more doable, I imagine. And hopefully, I'm like 90% sure this knocks off some points on the avatar progress, so we probably want to get that done as well. Now I feel like I gave you an auto loader. I could have sworn I gave you a extended magazine. What do you have? Okay, you have an extended magazine. All right, so that's good to know. So if and when we find the chosen, we'll have Snowdog take the shot. I feel like we gave you one as well, but evidently we gave you an auto loader. However, we don't even have any more extended mags, and once again, it's probably because we keep blowing people up, but whatever. I think we should be honestly good to just hop straight into this mission. We probably do want to swap out some of these, though, because I don't think we're going to need that many battle scanners. 2 of them? No, for the warlock, we don't need them. I think grenades will come in more handy. And I guess we'll throw in, you know, I think we need a skulljack. I feel like we have to skulljack somebody. Maybe not. Alright, we'll do this on a separate mission. Let's just bring another grenade. Whatever. Let's do it.
Okay, people.
Alright.
Stay alert and remember why we're here. That thing dies today.
Alright, so we're in the corner.
What it takes. Detecting a strong energy
Where,
signature
oh
further ahead
where?
of the facility. There is no doubt in my
It's
mind.
usually in one of the corners, so it's probably going to be in the far adjacent one, or maybe this one over here.
Such bravery.
I think it might be this one actually right here in this back corner.
Such arrogance. To step foot in this sacred temple and dare strike down a child of the gods. Your hubris is your downfall.
Bro, keep yapping while you get the chance, because once we get into that room, bud, it's so Jover for you. Now, I was thinking about it on the loading screen that, so for the assassin, we can bring the battle scanners, and that'll help us counter her. I was like, well, what could we have done to really counter the warlock? Also, it dawns on me that you are not in cover, but whatever. Are we gonna be able to get claymores in here? I think so.
Well, we weren't expecting to sneak in here today. Let's take these things
Well,
out.
actually, that's exactly what I was planning on doing. Oop, second pod. Alright, we still don't see this corner yet. We're still, I think there's like 9. It's like a 3x3, give or take. And, I think we're in the center square, more or less. Alright, let's check another one over here for you guys. So that's gonna be, what, 16? 16 should be more than enough to kill any person in this room. So let's do exactly that. Perfect. Alright, and then we can probably wipe out this pot over here, but do we need to is another question. I don't know.
I must move quickly.
we are going to just go ahead and scoot up.
No time to spare.
And probably just claymore these guys. I want to position carefully because I don't want to... They might come in here, and if they do, I'd rather not get revealed. Because that would kind of suck. Okay, no, they're completely leaving. That works for us, because that just means we don't have to deal with it. Alright, man, I am pooped today, which, again, not much of a surprise, seeing as how I talk about being tired almost every single episode, I think. I feel like I'm just chronically tired, but, yeah, a little trick I do to kind of wake myself up is I'll put a little bit of water on a washcloth and then just dab it over my eyelids. And I feel like that kind of wakes me up a decent amount. At least it makes me feel like I'm more awake. Also, is there a door over here? I can't tell. I don't think the answer is yes. However, I do think we are correct that the room is over here that we're going to. So we are going to swap and go this direction. Yeah, we can, for the most part, just ignore, like, 99% of the enemies here, because, like, honestly, we probably didn't even have to kill the pod that we did kill. It just makes our lives more convenient. Alright, let's get you in here, and I think we're basically just gonna chill. Once everyone's in this room, we will breach, and then probably just claymore whoever's in this room. And then once we find the warlock, we are just going to banish him. Hello there. Let's see. Oh, I can guarantee you someone's going to die, bud, but it ain't going to be us. Alright, let's, we'll just scoot over here once again. I think 16 should be more than enough to kill everyone except that Spectre, apparently. 22, jeez Louise, alright. Do we want to use another explosive? It might be for the best. No, because that'll break our cover. What's the move? We probably want to save at least one claymore for the room in case enemies spawn. So... yeah, we'll just go ahead and blow it up. And then we can just walk in here and shoot the Spectre. Loot destroyed. Bang, bang, bang. Wait, is he dead? I was gonna say, that doesn't add up.
Energy signature directly
Yes,
ahead.
yes, yes. Try again.
Appears to be an alien transport device of some kind. Understood.
Okay.
Looks like we found our way out of here.
Okay, well, we see the enemy.
Reposition.
We just can't see him, apparently. I think he's broken. Okay, well, I guess we are going to just move into this room.
That's a long run.
And hopefully not get revealed, because I guess we can't shoot the Spectre, because he just despawned.
It could explode at any time.
So is he dead? He had 22 health. How did he... How did we kill him? Our claymores deal 8 damage. What is the claymore? Yeah, 8. We used 2 claymores. That's 16. I know I'm not a math major, but like, that's 16. That's not 22. There's a difference there. Where did 6 points of damage come from? Did he somehow take fall damage? Even then, I don't think he would have taken 6 points of damage. I don't know what happened. But I guess the Spectre just forgot to be alive. Okay, sure, whatever. Maybe the health bar bugged and it wasn't actually 22 health.
I am at your service.
I don't know. Whatever. It makes our lives easier. Let's get out of here. Yes. Okay, you say that, but now I'm concerned. Okay, yeah. I think that message pops up literally every single time, but it always concerns me because it's like, oh, well, what if someone's not here?
Well done, Menace 1-5. See you on the other side.
So, I think our first order of business is to come up here and get eyes on the immediate vicinity, find the pod that's going to be in here, and there it is. How do we want to deal with this pod? I feel like the best strategy would be to use claymores, but I'd like to save some of those for this if possible. How many claymores do we have left? We have 2 there and 1 there. So we have 3 total. We could, I'd say we could throw 1. Well, let's see. So 8 damage there. If we throw a grenade, 3, 4, that could theoretically get a kill on the guy on the left. So we could potentially have 1 or 2 people deal with these guys over here. I want you up here. Because that shouldn't activate... Yeah, I think we have to go around here to activate the Warlock on this tile set. So we want you ready to banish the Warlock. We will have... Who has a grenade and a claymore available? Ooh, is it only you two? Okay. Well, we'll have you kind of divert over to here. And we will have, I think, 1 or 2 people. Well, we can just put some right here. And clean up anyone who's left over. You have banished, so you can go up here. And then... I suppose it doesn't really matter where you go off to. So here should be fine for the time being. So this is what we'll do. We'll throw a grenade. How far away are these guys gonna be? Ooh, I think they're gonna be out of our range for a claymore. Well, actually, no, we moved you up. So, here's what we do. Claymore. Grenade. And this might kill one of them. This will break our concealment, but we can go back. No, we low rolled. Okay, well, that's fine. We have enough people to deal with that, I suppose. What are our odds here? Yeah, if we can just take you out. Perfect. And then 7 damage is very doable. Ooh. Wait, 7 damage. Oh, did he go into stasis? Oh, I hate them so much. I hate the priest so much. Oh, that's so very lame. Which means you're basically going to get shot. Or put into stasis. One of the two. Okay, well, I think we wait until we deal with this priest. Problem is we can't even break concealment to Overwatch. Here's what we do. We come over here and we Overwatch and hope that he walks into us. Okay, that should not summon the Warlock. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk over here. That should reveal us. We should Overwatch you now. No, we're just going to ignore him. Okay.
Kill them all!
Some days I wonder what's even the point of using Overwatch. Oh man. Alright, let's just shoot him normally. I wish there was a way, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to counter Sting. Or Sting. There's no way to counter the stasis. Oh my god, I had a stroke there for a second. Yeah, there's no way to counter it as far as I'm aware. I know you can flash them, but I don't know if that actually counters their stasis. I know it counters their mind abilities, but does this stop them from doing anything else? I don't think so. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that, and then we are going to get into a position. So here's my plan. We will have... Because we need to deal a lot of damage to this. I can't remember how much, but I know we need to deal a lot. So, you banish him... and hopefully kill him just one and done. That gets rid of him turn 1. And everyone else just focus fires on it. Because if we can deal 6 to 7 damage... oh, Lord. Let's say we only deal... well, does Blood Trail apply to the monolith? I don't know. I don't think so. But say we focus entirely on it and just deal 6 damage. That's, you know, 30. I want to say it has more than 30 health. So we'll go ahead and say we'll need turn 1 we get it down half health, give or take, and then turn 2 we should surely be able to, surely it doesn't have more than like what 40 50 health. Either way, my strategy is, yeah, we one turn him with Snow Dog, and then everyone else just dumps damage into it, and we should surely be able to kill it. Maybe 1, maybe 2 turns. If not, I'll just, you know, go cry or something, who knows. Alright, let's make sure everyone is in a good position to attack. And next turn, we will miss the loot, but I don't care. We are going to move one person who is... yeah, we'll move you up. We need to make sure you're within range to see the monolith. That's the important part. Alright, so we, blah, blah, blah. We don't care what you have to say.
Alright. We've faced these things before and we can do it
Wow.
again. No matter what happens
Incredible.
today, only one side is
However...
alive.
wait, are you serious? You can't see the monolith from here. Oh, this game. This game. Oh, is it because the thing is still alive? Do we not get the reticle? Is that what's going on? Oh, I hope to God that's the case, because if not, I'm actually just going to have an aneurysm. Alright, so we're just gonna banish him, like I said. Hopefully this kills him. If it doesn't, again, I'm... oh, I'll just, I don't know. Pray for forgiveness for whatever I must have done wrong for us to not be able to kill him with a fully loaded banish. Also, we are just not getting Blood Trail on this, are we?
You all know better than vermin crawling the battlefield.
Bro really is gonna say something every time he gets shot, huh? Come on, kill him. Kill him, Snow Dog. Kill him. There we go. There we go. 1 turn. That's the plan. Please tell me we can see it. 60. Ooh. Okay, surely, yes. Surely you can see it. Fantastic. You cannot see it. Alright, well... everyone just dump rounds into this thing. 5 damage. 5 damage. 5 damage. Why is that 5 damage? 5 damage. Does it have armor? Does it have innate armor? Oh no, bro. Alright, whatever. Keep dumping rounds into it. Hopefully we roll a 6. Hey! Alright, now the question is... where? Okay, you can see it from here. So here's my plan. We pray that the reinforcements are gonna be easy, and just have everybody just dump rounds into this thing. And then once the Chosen respawns, we banish him 2 or 3 times. 8. Interesting. Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong, I will gladly take an 8. Also, you can't see it from here, right? Perfect. Alright, we did 30 exactly. Alright, that works for me. Okay, so we are going to have reinforcements respawn. We'll more than likely take a shot from the strategy. It's a codex. Okay. It's not the worst thing, actually. 2 codexes. That's kind of annoying, actually. Well, cover's irrelevant now because they will just teleport behind you and get a shot regardless. So someone is going to get shot. That is just going to happen. And I'm like 99% sure, yeah, we can't banish that. Alright, whatever. Ignore him. Shoot this thing. Now we need to make sure we don't finish killing it this turn. Because if we do and no one has an action, the Chosen will get an action. And that would probably be bad for us. We're gonna have you... I was gonna say move away, but that's not really an option. We're gonna have you pop Sting, just because I would rather you not get targeted right now. The less people caught up in the AoE, the better. Did all 3 of you go? Okay, we're gonna split you guys up a little bit. So you're invisible. It should only target these 2, but it might hit you. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. And then shoot this thing again. Now you have a free reload, so you can turn around and then banish the Chosen next turn. But we have an issue. Do we just send it? I think we just send it. Okay, so that destroys that.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
And honestly, we will just reload. And we're gonna ignore them, because if we shoot a codex, we're gonna have 3 of them. So, we're not getting a kill this turn, that's for sure. Okay, we need someone who can shoot him in the face. Alright, where are you going? Yeah, you're gonna flank us and then get a crit. Thigh bomb, actually. Did you hit 4 people with that? Oof. You're gonna get someone, though. Overwatch. That's diabolical, actually. What do we do about this? We could ignore the codexes again and just try to shoot. Here's what, we're gonna pop the Overwatch. I don't care, it's fine. He can walk it off. Ouch. Soul Stealer. That's actually really annoying. We pop Shadow, and then we pop Sting. Alright, we got rid of his armor. All of you need to get out of here. So here's my cheeky strategy. We come over here, pop Shadow. And then reload. You go over here. You're already in Shadow. Let's get you up on high ground. You over here. Ooh, is this? You're not gonna be able to do it because you're being flanked, aren't you? Unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. We will deal with it. We need to put you in a position where you're in cover. You're probably gonna get shot, but that's just how these things go sometimes. Saving the world and all that. Alright, yeah, you come over here. Pop Shadow. Reload. Alright, we need to make sure we're not flanked. Over here. Shadow. Reload. So only one of us is visible right now. So you might get hit at least once. Maybe twice if the codexes just spawn over here and crit you 3 times in a row. Yeah, there it is. I hate... Ugh, okay. Okay, they missed. That's good at least. Okay, we need you to pop concealment. That's what we need. Mind control? That's not ideal. Well, we expected it, and no one else is visible at the moment anyway, so it's not like she can really do anything to us. know about that one, bud. Now, the problem is you have no ammo. We need someone with Banish. Like you, for example.
Life is in your hands.
And we will do exactly that. Blam.
The Elder's shield.
Now, I just want to point something out real quick. We got crit the millisecond we got flanked. How often do we get flanking shots on targets that are not crits? I feel like that happens almost every single time we flank someone, but that's fine. We're gonna pull a crit now just because I said something about it. No, we won't. Never mind. We still get no crit. Alright, that should be the end of the mission. So, Demoness did take a shot,
It wasn't easy,
but
we managed to
we
pull
should
it
be
off,
fine.
Commander. If only we could see the look on the elders' faces.
Alright, not too bad. That was kind of painful. It was a little painful, I'm not gonna lie, but not that bad. Skip. Alright, I was say, assuming we're not tired. Oh no, we're just shaking. Ugh.
We are stronger by far when working together. Your skill is unquestionable, Commander.
How are you guys shaking? You know, does that mission count as 2 missions back to back? That is interesting. Yeah, why did we get shaken? I feel like they had quite a bit of willpower left. So we could go in with BMAC. BMAC had... Yeah, I feel like they had full willpower. Okay, well... We probably can't hit another Chosen... Well, we could probably go after the Assassin, actually, since we have a strength against her. But we only have 1 Banish available to us. What do you guys have available? Needle? Needle's not bad. Yeah, we might go after the Assassin. I think we could pull it off. And skip. Now, wait, does that not lower the Avatar Project? I thought it did. We literally killed the Chosen, and it doesn't do anything. That is insulting. Okay, do we go after the Assassin? We could go after her. Because like I said, we do have the advantage of we deal bonus damage to her, and she takes bonus damage to explosives. Yeah, these two I feel like we would have a much easier time, because 3 attacks in a single turn, depending on how Banish calculates that, we could get a lot of bonus damage on him. And then basically our whole MO is explosives and Reapers, so we should deal a lot of bonus damage to her too. So these two we should be able to deal with a lot easier than the Warlock, because he was a pain in my butt. So I'm very glad he's dead, because like I said, he was the one I wanted to go after first. He was really causing me grief. I think we go after the Assassin. What is going on here? Oh, I guess we shouldn't help this place out, huh? Alright, yeah, we'll go and do that.
Setting course for
And then we probably will be tired. I was gonna say, I guess we'll have to see who we have available after this mission. Because if we have people available for the Chosen, we'll go after them next. If not, well, we'll just kind of figure it out. BMAC. I feel like you had a weapon, but evidently not. Let's give you some kind of upgrade. Do we have any scopes? Not really. Alright, maybe we try to kill things without explosives this mission. Or maybe we just continue blowing them all up. Who knows?
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
I always love that. You won't have concealed deployment as we have concealed deployment.
There's an alien patrol.
Alright, so there's We Spy. Ooh, my favorites. Chrysalids. Now normally I'll just sprint straight up here, but as we've seen in the past, that can just spawn a faceless and then reveal us. I would prefer that not happen. Alright, B-Mike, can you get a Claymore over here? Not quite. Alright, well that's fine. We will deal with the chrysalids next turn. It's not like we have any time limit here. The only time limit is wanting the civilians not to die, and they are acceptable losses. Wow, okay. They really did just sprint straight up to our guy, huh? Okay, well, we have mimic beacons, that's good. You know, there's one here, there's one... Wait, did we also not get revealed, by the way? Is that a thing, or...?
I know where you are.
That's actually really convenient that the chrysalid came up. So there's one here. I think there's like one over here somewhere, and then there's like one up here. Wow, they exactly landed in a position not to reveal you. That is truly incredible. Let's do this.
Deadly trap.
Say, we probably don't even need you to move. And then we'll throw a second one right here. And then we will take out the chrysalids. I do not want to deal with them. So we will remove them from this realm of existence. Next, I would love to deal with these two. So... let's... oh, do we risk it? Yeah, we risk it. Surely the first... I would say, surely the first person we run into won't be a faceless, right? Ooh. Depending on how we handle this, we can deal with this chrysalid, too. That would be magnificent.
Heading to that location.
As I've mentioned in a previous episode, it's like you really start to notice some things about this game that you hate when you are stuck with a specific strategy. Like, so when I have the melee characters, also we are not going to kill that mech with these two claymores. It is worth keeping in mind. Yeah, when you're stuck with only Reapers, it becomes very like, oh man, I hate these little stupid chrysalids. They are... wait, how did we kill that? I wonder if it shreds the armor first and then does health damage. Huh. Oh, whatever. We did kill him, so that worked out for me. So we killed the chrysalid here. There's one, I think, like up here or something. One in this general neck of the woods. Then one somewhere over here, too. So I want to be careful about how I push up.
As you order, Commander.
But yeah, like I was saying, when I have
I'll be there soon.
Rangers with Bladestorm, the whatever chrysalids, the chrysalids are not that big of a deal. However, when I have whoa. However, when I have low damage Reapers, chrysalids become the very bane of my existence. Is this gonna activate the chrysalid? It sure is. Okay, that's what it was. I forgot where you were. Miss? No, of course you didn't. Oh, I hate chrysalids. Alright, yeah, I probably should have thrown a mimic beacon, but I kind of forgot exactly where he was. But yeah, they are... I think the thing that it boils down to is they're kind of a guaranteed hit. And that's what annoys me. Also, let's just call in an evac so we can just pull you out. Oh, I thought it would take a turn. Yep. Alright, yeah, I think chrysalids are kind of just guaranteed damage to a degree, and it can be kind of frustrating because, yeah, they kind of just pop out. Kind of gross. We need... Wait, you have a med kit. We actually don't need to evac yet. Okay, I did not remember giving you a med kit. But there we go. That should get rid of the chrysalid poison, right? There we go. Alright, well, we don't have to remove you yet. Okay, that's... Yeah, I called evac solely so we could pull you out. Because otherwise, you just kind of die.
Enemy sighted.
I love bro just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Like, this guy was at least behind cover, if I remember correctly. She ran away. Bro's just like, oh man, no, I don't like it here. It's scary. Alright, let's just chuck this mimic beacon over here. So I should reveal the other chrysalid. Oh, so are you in cover? I think you're in cover, right? And that did not reveal anything. You are getting flanked currently. That is not ideal. Do we have any... No good targets here. Where is that third chrysalid? Is he like... Does it not count for mimic beacons? Because I'm like 90% sure he's over in this general neck of the woods. So that would be really insulting if that doesn't count. Okay, well, let's see. What are our options? I think one of them is another claymore. Where? Okay, there's some people with a claymore. Let's, you can probably hit these two with it and then just deal with this guy later. If I move here and a chrysalid pops out, I will have an aneurysm. Okay. Let's do this. So we might get tasered, and that's not ideal. But them's be the breaks. I thought we had another person. Where's our other person? There you are. I say we have another person. You know what we could actually do is throw another mimic beacon. I wonder who this guy is more interested in, the mimic beacon or our guy. Unfortunately, I don't think you're close enough to get a claymore over here. Let's move up and see what we can see. If you're close enough, that'd be phenomenal. If not, yeah, I didn't think so. We can't detonate that with a grenade. What we could do... We could flash. I think that stops his melee. If nothing else, that would stop his range. Let's just detonate it. This should kill... No, it might... Actually, I don't think it kills him. Ooh, because he had that 1 point of armor. That sucks. That's tough. Well, assuming we ever roll a crit, you should be an easy kill. Okay, we have 3 people available. Alright, I believe in you. Roll a crit. You got this. No, we're just gonna miss entirely. Oh, this game knows exactly how to make my blood boil. Okay, well, what do we do about this? We could chuck a flash, and that is probably, honestly, our best bet. Yeah, I think we pop a flash here. Oh my god, are you actually kidding? Wow. Wow. Oh. Okay, yeah, we pop a flash. Yeah, like I said, this game knows exactly how to make my blood boil. Oh man, 2 80% chances on a flank, and we missed both shots. That is incredible. And there's a faceless over here. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. Why are you here? there's the chrysalid that ignored our mimic beacon. This is not good. Wow. Impressive. Not only did we miss every shot on that guy, but why did he overwatch his own teammate? Why did he overwatch his own teammate? What just happened? Why did he overwatch on the civilian? I don't think it's... What just happened? Alright, ignoring that. Alright, well, how do we deal with this situation we're in? We do need to skulljack a codex. That is something we want to do, but one, we don't have a skulljack, and two, now is not the time for that. We could... No, not a smoke. We could come over here, get a flank on him, shoot him. That should be a kill. Honestly, I think the safer option is to just chuck a claymore. It's like, this... If anyone watching right now has been like, oh man, you're using so many claymores, like, come on, use a different strategy. That last turn is exactly why I've been using them. Because, God, oh my lord, the fact that we missed 2 shots, like, I cannot trust my soldiers to land a hit. Xcom loves making you whiff shots you shouldn't. Problem is, how far of a range does that chrysalid have? That's what I'm worried about. I don't think he can get to us if we move up this direction, but the chrysalid I can almost guarantee will. Oh man, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move to here, because that's as far away from the chrysalid as possible while still getting a flank on him. Surely we won't miss 3 shots, right guys? Thank you. Thank you, Connor. Okay, so does the chrysalid have the range to get to you? I wouldn't be surprised. Can we get up on high ground anywhere? Not looking like a yes. Can we get a kill on this guy? Also probably not a yes. We could remote start this thing. That would kill the chrysalid. And that actually might be our best strat. Let's do that. Hadn't thought about that until just now, but that's honestly probably our best move. You don't have remote start. Okay, yeah, let's move you to here. And do this. I don't know if this reveals us or not. Alright, so that's the chrysalid down. And that doesn't reveal us. Okay, that's good to know. I don't use remote start very often. Okay, now what? Ideally, it's killing these two. Because this guy, I think we can just walk away from, and we should be okay. The problem is actually killing these two. Alright, they both have 8 health. Surely we won't hit, or we won't miss them again, right guys? There we go. We did roll low. So he'll love to see it. We did get revealed in the process, so both of these facts kind of hurt my heart a little bit. How much space or range do you have? What's your walking distance? 14. I think we might genuinely just mimic beacon. Let's scoot to here. All chrysalids are down, to my knowledge. Perfect. There we go. An 11. We roll a crit when he's about to die. Oh, well, I'm just glad we got the kill, guys. Honestly. 14 tiles is actually a lot of range. I want that guy dead. I want him dead so badly. I want him dead. But we don't have a good spot to move to.
Moving out.
We're gonna scoot here, and we're gonna shoot him. Ooh, huge. Massive.
They are not. Who can give me a resupply?
Okay, so what are the odds of the Faceless coming after us instead of a different target? We're gonna throw Mimic Beacon. I don't... Oh, that reveals you. Okay, well, it should go after the beacon instead of us. And it should go after the beacon instead of, a civilian. What are you doing? Oh, no, it's gonna ignore the beacon altogether. What's the point? What is the point? Alright, whatever. End this mission, guys. Let's get this over with. Let's kill this man. I really want to banish him, but I have a sneaking suspicion another enemy will just manifest, and so we're gonna just shoot him normally. That's another Faceless. See, I called it. I felt it in my bones. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be some shenanigans. We weren't done yet. I could, like, it's like my sixth sense just activated. I was like, yeah, do we do the funny? No, we make sure we have as many resources until the last second. Because otherwise, Xcom will pull some shenanigans. But we're chilling. Watch as another one shows up. But we're still fine, because even if another one shows up, we have banished still. Alright, we're chilling. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised, but if it happened, I was ready.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
Very cool. Yeah, we go Sting. We have to say, dude, this game teaches you to be paranoid. That's the thing I've learned. It's just like, I'll just expect some shenanigans to happen at the last second.
Impressive work.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So we definitely can't go after another Chosen this episode. We just do not have the time. I think this might just be a good spot to end this one. And then next episode, how many people do we currently have available? Do we have anything in the Shadow Chamber to research? No projects available. Alright, well, I guess... I don't know, what else do we have we can study? Anything of value? I think I said this at the end of the last episode, but I'm just gonna ignore the research right now, and I will figure out what I need to research next episode. Except I'm gonna write myself a note to do it this time, because I feel like I said that, like said before, and then forgot to do it. So I'll just leave myself a little note, tell myself to do this, and then next time I probably won't forget. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just end the episode here. Next episode, I think we'll go after the assassin. And then I will bring a Skulljack. That way we can take out a Codex and probably the Avatar, and then maybe the Chosen, like in the same mission. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end the episode here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.